immediately told him that I am highly in favor of angels. As a matter of fact, I'm scared to death of them. Any adult human being with half sense, and some more, knows that there are angels. If he has ever spent any period in loneliness, when the senses are forced in upon themselves, he has felt the wind from their beating wings, and been overwhelmed with the sudden realization of the endless and gigantic dark that exists outside the little candle flame of human knowledge. He has prayed, not in the sense that he asked for something, but that he yielded to himself. Angels live daily at our very elbows, and so do demons. And most men, at one point or another in their lives, have yielded themselves to both, and have lived to rejoice and rue their impulses. But the man who has once felt the beat of an angel's wing finds it easy to rejoice at the universe and at his fellow man. It does not happen to any man often, and too many of us dismiss it when it happens. I remember a time in my final days in college when the childberry trees were bloom and the air was sweet with spring blossoms, and I stood still on the street, suddenly struck with the feeling of something that was an enormous promise, and yet was no tangible promise at all. And there was another night in a small boat when the moon was full and the distant headlands were dark but beautiful, and we were lonely. The pull and nameless emotion was so strong it filled the atmosphere. The small boy within me cried. Psychiatrists will say that the angel in all this was really within me, not outside. But it makes no difference. There are angels inside us, and angels outside. And the one inside is usually the quickest choked. Francis Thompson said it better. He was a late 19th century English poet who had put the current crop of hippies to shame. He was on pot all his life. His path was always mean and was sometimes a park bench. He was a mental case and tubercular besides. He carried a fishing reel into which he dropped the poetry that would later become immortal. The angels keep their ancient places, he wrote in protest. Turn but a stone and start to wink. He was lonely enough to be the constant associate of angels. There is an angel close to you this day. Merry Christmas, and I wish you well.
Sing us